Oh boy.
And
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I can't. What am I gonna say?
Nothing.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Hunter Revenant with the Frosties. Shout out to the homie hero Ayami. I had to hop on his account because I haven't got stasis unlocked yet on my other characters. I only have Titan unlocked. And you can see our setup here. This is just absolutely nuts. I'm sure you guys are wondering what my setup was. First thing I want to point out, I am not using Whisper of Fishes. That's right, all of the shatter diving that you saw in that video or in that intro montage or whatever you want to call it, none of those clips were using the Whisper of Fishes. Typically, I see people saying stuff like, it's just the Whisper of Fishes that makes shatter dive overpowered. Well, you can make your own mind up. Now, the reason why I am using Shards and Durance is very simple. When you combine Whisper of Shards with the perk Rapid Cooldown on Frosties, you're basically going to have a Glacier Grenade up every 10 seconds. It's very, very optimal. Very, very optimal indeed. And then, of course, we are also rocking the Whisper of Durance. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because the Hunter Revenant has so many ways to slow people. So we can go over it. You've got 2 Withering Blades, aka the Stasis Shurikens. Both of those slow your opponent. And then, of course, you've got Winter's Shroud, dodging nearby targets. Dodging slows nearby targets. Now, when you combine that with Gambler's Dodge, basically you can dodge near someone with Winter's Shroud, automatically get a Withering Blade back, and then you can finish off the poor frozen hapless mother effer with Shadow Dive. And Whisper of Durance really takes this to another level of frustration for the opponents and easy and free kills for you. So let's get into the gameplay. Alright, so here we go. I decided to load up some Rumble gameplay for this video because I figured I would show where the Revenant truly shines, and that is in a 1v1 engagement. Why does the Revenant shine so much in a 1v1 engagement? Because it has a multitude of ways to take you down, and that is what is so powerful about this class. Now, obviously, we've talked about why I think it's OP, and I've talked about what changes I think need to be made to stasis and blah blah blah. This video, we're not really going to be going in on the subclass. I'm just going to be showing you me enjoying playing this subclass after being destroyed by it so much. This is the second time I played on this subclass. Like I said earlier in the intro, I don't have this unlocked on my own account, so I haven't been playing any of this subclass. So I want you guys to make of that what you will. This is the second time I am playing this subclass. Now, I want to talk about the build that we are rocking. Obviously, I showed you the setup in the intro, and now I'm going to talk about why it's so powerful. Well, basically, Frosties cool down all of your abilities when you're sprinting around the map, and that is something that you probably should be doing anyway. You should be running around, repositioning, so on and so forth. When you combine the Whisper of Shards, when you shatter a crystal, that cooldown, with Rapid Cooldown, it seems to me like your Glacier Grenade recharges in around 10 seconds. That's a rough guesstimate on my part, but it's very, very quick. Probably faster than any other Stasis Grenade cooldown in the game. When you stack it with Frosties, it really takes on another dimension altogether. In every single engagement that I'm going into, I have an ability of some sort to leverage and make it easier for me to win the engagement. And yeah, it's pretty insane. The other thing that I want to talk about and focus on is Gambler's Dodge, and combining this with the Hunter aspect that slows when you dodge nearby somebody. So basically, when you do this on the Revenant, you slow someone by dodging near them. What that also does with Gambler's Dodge is recharge your Shuriken. So every time you slow somebody with a Gambler's Dodge, you will be able to freeze them with a Shuriken. It's almost guaranteed. I don't know how people can somehow manage to miss their Shurikens consistently. Basically, if you slow someone, it's GG's, man. You have to dodge near them, slow them, and they are donezo. It works the other way around as well. So I could tag someone with a Shuriken, I could then dodge up to them, they are now frozen, and obviously you can kill them however you like. You can shadow dive them, you can shotgun them, whatever you want to do. You can do what you want. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like this stuff, I've complained about it, and I think for a good reason. I will say though, playing on it is a lot of fun. Like, I feel this is probably the most powerful I've ever felt playing the Crucible, and it wouldn't be a bad thing if there were a multitude of other things that could directly counter all of the stuff that this subclass has, but the fact is there isn't anything. there are two things that can counter the multitude of ways a Revenant can solo and freeze you, and those are Shiver Strike, which is on a pretty long cooldown on the Behemoth Titan, and then there's Icarus Dash on the Dawnblade, which you can use on a 6-second cooldown twice. So those are the two things in the game that exist right now that can help you against this subclass. If you're in close quarters against Revenant on any other subclass, I don't see a way for you to win against someone who knows how to use this class. The utility and the number of abilities that it has is truly staggering. Now obviously you've got the 2 shurikens, you've got your dodge that slows, you've got Shadow Dive, and you've got the combo with Glacier Grenade. But the thing is, it's not that simple, it's not that binary. You can mix up these combinations in a multitude of different ways. And honestly, it's kind of sick, it's kind of dope. Playing on it is fun, you know, I can outplay people in so many ways. But also, it's just, frankly, just too good. I hate to be the one to say it, and I know people are afraid to say it because they're afraid of backlash. But I mean, I'm not too afraid of some nerds typing angrily on the keyboard at me. It really doesn't matter, you know. I'll say it what needs to be said. It's just too good compared to everything else. I don't want to be the one to say it, but I have to be. It's just too good compared to everything else. In a perfect world, Bungie would, you know, buff all the light classes, give us loads of different counters to each different ability, and honestly, it would be a ton of fun. Even though I'm not a big fan of freezing, I think if you could actually go toe to toe and, you know, outplay with different abilities and counter with this and that, it would be sick. But we don't have that. Like I said, I previously mentioned, there are two things that can counter being slowed: Shiver Strike and Icarus Dash. That's it. Those two abilities are available on 2 specific classes, and that's all. So if you want to enjoy one of the multitude of other subclasses in the game, and you're playing a good player on Revenant, well, you know what? The only thing I can recommend is staying in the back of the map, as far away as you can from this thing, because it is the close quarters god, this subclass. It is just insane. I honestly, I feel conflicted. I know, like, you know, we have the Titan Hunter rivalry banter and all of that, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But in the back of my mind, I just know that this shit is just too good to exist in this sandbox without slowly but surely every single game. I'm not kidding you. If I know Bungie, actually DMG actually said to me today that Shatter Dive is being looked at, but I'm telling you right now, if Revenant was left alone like it is, eventually the Crucible would just be all Revenant. That's how good this is, and players of different skill levels may not understand this, but like, a good player on this subclass is such a dangerous thing to behold. It really is. Combining game sense with good use of your abilities, predicting people are going to push from. You can slow one guy, another guy's pushing you from behind, you can dodge, he's slowed, throw another shuriken, someone's frozen, shadow dive, sprint around with Frosties with rapid cooldown. You're just basically untouchable, and it's really cool, man. And I know after having played it now for the second time, I think it does help to play on something to understand the class a lot better, and playing on the class makes me realize just how powerful it is, but also how fun it is. And I understand that, you know, maybe someone's enjoying playing on this and they're having a great time, and then I come along and I'm like, oh, it's OP, it needs a nerf, and they get really upset at that. But like I previously mentioned, it's just too good compared to everything else. And look at me, I'm getting teabagged, you know, because I'm just too good on the Revenant apparently. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay of me using a hunter. I know it's a rare thing, and you guys might be surprised that I know how to use a hunter, but I do. I used to main a hunter in Destiny 1 in the beginning, don't tell anyone. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Heads up, I'll be going live on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/shake, if you want to come on by and play Trials, and maybe we could get you flawless. And yeah, that's it from me, guys. Peace out. Peace, peace, peace.